I came in here wanting to do 3D animation, and I also realized that I was just vastly enthralled by general zoology, paleontology, ecology, evolution, a bit of biomechanics in there too, and I decided to go into the biology major.
I had Brian White in an intro to biology class. I think he came to my office hours once, and he saw, if I remember, something on my wall or a paper or something I had in my office that suggested to him that I had studied the evolution of flight in dinosaurs.
We just started talking about some of the, sort of like evolutionary linkages between non-avian dinosaurs and birds.
It's one of the great things about working here where we do get a lot of opportunities for one-on-one interactions with students, where we can actually discover those mutual interests.
He had managed to digitize points and put them into Maya. Basically, they were able to move about in a three-dimensional space.
We actually had used the same software, the same animation software. I use it in a research capacity, the software called Maya, where you use it to animate these three-dimensional scenes that we study a lot with high-speed cameras.
Knowing rigging and stuff, the first thing I saw was, well, you could totally just, have a rig and attach it, affix it to all these points, and with the right IK setup and whatnot, you could have it basically it's motion captured onto the bird.
It's also really important for scientists to be able to communicate what we study, to have something really visual. Our high-speed video is one thing, but then to be able to take a model of a bird flying and either manipulate it or put different size feathers on it or just even spin it around, it's something I always wanted to do myself, and I just didn't have the skills for it. He brought the skills.
That project is basically what got me into biology and also made me realize that not only could I be doing biologically informed animations, stuff like that, but I could also directly be working with scientists and stuff like Dr. Jackson for helping to visualize data in a three-dimensional space.
By the time he graduated, he had published some videos on our website. He had presented at a conference. I had him as a senior in a final class, and he was half teaching the class by the end, whereas before he was nervous to ask a question in class. So I think he really grew quite a bit, both in confidence and maturity. Oh, he has possible opportunities now in the sciences, in academia, in commercial industry, animation industry. He could go to Hollywood. He could go to work for National Geographic. He has more doors open than he probably will know what to do with.